Listen to this caller who called into C-SPAN this morning on February 22nd and tell me who you think it sounds like.
John in Virginia, Republican. Let's hear from you.
Well, this is John Barron, and this is the worst decision you've ever had in your life, practically. Jack.
In case you missed it, the caller gave his name as John Barron.
And Jack's going to agree with me, right? But this is a terrible decision. And you have Hakeem Jeffries, he's a dope, and you have Chuck Schumer, who can't cook a cheeseburger. Of course, these people are happy.
But it's an interesting comment there. Can't cook a cheeseburger. Okay.
Happy. Of course, these people are happy. But true Americans will not be happy. And you have the woman earlier. I assume she's a woman. She's a Democrat. But she said she's disgraced. She's devastated.
All right,
by
John.
this.
We'll go to Chester, who's in Baton.
Okay, so they cut off the caller there. But who does that sound like to you? Now, the thing is that's not exactly a new approach. Let's go ahead and listen to something else.
It was common knowledge among New York reporters that Trump just assumed a different name and handled the media calls himself. Like this call from reporter Sue Carswell at People magazine concerning Trump's breakup with girlfriend Marla Maples.
What kind of comment is coming from either your agency or from Donald? Well, it's just that he really decided that he wasn't, he didn't want to make it.
He meaning Donald Trump. So the caller in this case is referring to speaking about Donald Trump.
The commitment, he didn't want to make a commitment. He really thought it was too soon.
Now, in this case, the name given was John Miller.
He's coming out of a marriage and he's starting to do tremendously well financially. And he just thought it was too soon to make any commitment to anybody. So what is going to happen when
So that's just to say that if you think that this original audio,
Louisiana,
sounded like
John
Donald Trump
in Virginia, Republican.
calling in
Let's hear from
to
you.
C-SPAN under a different name.
Well, this is John Barron.
It wouldn't be the first time that he used that tactic. It's just, I mean, if this is true, what are we to make of the current president of the United States? Number one, stooping so low as to call in pretending to be someone else, only to, rail against the Supreme Court, advocate for Donald Trump. But honestly, I think the bigger thing is, what are we to make of the president of the United States thinking that everybody isn't going to be able to clearly identify his voice, recognize who this is, recognize the familiar tactic from the 80s? What is this? Is this a manifestation of dementia? Is it a reflection of a very childlike outlook on life, the world, and everything? What do you think?